Hi, I'm Wendy Hollander, and I'd like to give you an overview of my program, The Practice of Botanical Drawing. I'm going to show you step by step. We'll go over the lessons that are printed or downloadable as PDFs that go along with the online program and all the videos. Studying nature's forms and colors is a great way to learn about drawing, and we're going to use colored pencil and watercolor. This is a great technique that allows you to learn about drawing and color at the same time. We'll start with a step-by-step technique of how you'll draw your subject, and then we'll get very specific, learning light source and toning techniques. First, in lesson 1, we'll start with a branch in color and then a group of overlapping branches. After that, we'll move on to a round form such as an acorn and all the different aspects to drawing a simple nut and then a more complex form, as well as pine cones and the patterns that they have on them. Lesson 3 is all about net leaves with net veining and adding color on those leaves. And then we'll move on to a large round form such as a citrus fruit, and we'll study the color and patterns and then move on to beginning composition of the different elements in the orange. And then we'll start flowers. We'll spend a long time on flowers, learning flower shapes, how to take apart a flower and create an herbarium specimen, to understand about the parts, and we'll start to draw the individual parts, and then we'll put together a whole flower and learn more about perspective. And then from there we'll get onto more complex flowers such as a rosebud and then a detailed rose with petals, and then going outside to try to draw in the garden. We'll have special lessons such as creating a water drop. I'll show you my techniques on how to do that. And then we'll go on to identifying plant families, understanding how that affects your drawing, and how learning one plant family or another will really help you be able to draw thousands and thousands of plants. Roots is also a fun way to study overlaps and do a background and learn about things in front and things behind, and then more on composition and putting it all together again and learning the elements of composition and focusing on color, color theory, color bias theory, color mixing and matching. And then at the end of the year we'll put it together with a complete botanical illustration that you could conceivably use for a printed note card or holiday card. It's going to be a fun year, and I hope you come along with me on this journey. And now I'd like to share with you some of the amazing work that the students did this past year in the program, and the way they were able to do really beautiful drawing and experience the community around sharing their work with others and seeing what everybody has done. I'm sure you agree with me that this work is spectacular and looks like something even somebody who's never drawn before might want to consider trying. And if you come along with me on this step-by-step journey, I'll teach you these skills one step at a time so that you too can learn botanical drawing.